On Nationwide this evening, music fills the air as Waterford celebrates a significant birthday for its famous festival. And you're very welcome to another edition of the programme. And this evening we're centring on music and the arts. We're coming to you from Waterford City, which is now fully engaged in celebrating the 50th birthday of its international festival of light opera. But this is a festival which has been rejuvenated, rebranded, as they now say, as an international festival of music, not just of light opera. So its fortnight of celebrations includes such things as a high school music competition, a gospel festival, and indeed a fringe festival. Damien Tiernan brings us this report from a city which is alive to the sound of music.
They've been coming to Waterford for music festivals for decades, like this group from Swansea in 1968. The Light Opera Festival was then celebrating 10 years, and a young Bill O'Herlihy was dispatched by RTE, by car, not by tractor, to cover the event.
This is the 10th year of the festival, centred here in the old Theatre Royal, and once more in the eyes of the committee it's been a success. There hasn't really been much fuss, but then there never is, because this is a straightforward festival without gimmicks or real glamour. But the facts are impressive. 13 shows by companies from England, Wales, Northern Ireland, about 2,000 visitors, about £40,000 extra to the city.
One of the big things about light opera is that 99% of the time they've happy endings. Waterford's very own Hucklebuck King Brendan Boyer has a long family association with this festival. He's spoken before and lovingly about his father being one of the founding members.
He was proficient in all kinds of music, including light opera, but even grand opera, and he came from a family that actually had a grand opera company. So I remember, you know, all the what went into the Light Opera Festival when they were starting out, and what it did for Waterford.
As a young girl, Marjorie Deegan was brought by her father to many shows, as he was on the stage and then house manager until his death in 1978. Like many people, she loves the festival.
Well, it brought a buzz to the town, to the city in 1959. And, you know, the windows in the shops were all dressed up. I remember when the societies were coming, Daddy and my sister and my brother went over to meet, and lots of other people on committees and all different committees, went over to Station House to greet those people coming off the boat into Waterford station, and we'd be there to welcome them.
Exhibitions and 50-year retrospectives have proved very popular, with great memories of previous shows being rekindled. In the Munster Bar, a few steps away from the Theatre Royal, the names of each year's winners take pride of place above the bar. Waterford audiences have always had a great appreciation of music, particularly light opera.
My earliest memories would be the middle 70s, I suppose, of all the English and Northern Ireland societies coming down. And there was a great buzz, and sing-songs happened a lot more in those days, it seems to be anyway, than it does now. More spontaneous.
Why did people like coming to Waterford? Why do they like coming to Waterford?
Because it's small, I suppose, and there's a great atmosphere, and it's all within between the theatre and the area where they're staying. It's all a small area, and there's a great buzz in the area.
The festival was in suspense for the past 2 years as the Theatre Royal was being lovingly refurbished. Festival organisers say the new festival, which ends on Saturday night with a gala ball, has expanded to include a very strong high school, gospel and fringe events. And the boys and girls of local Waterford schools put on a great show recently with Oliver.
Come see yourself at home. Come see yourself, one in a family.
And the special Italian dinner theatre night in the vestibule of the Theatre Royal, proving extremely popular.
It's taken a lot of work, but it's been good fun, it's been challenging, there's a great group of people working on it, and there's been a determination to make sure that the festival continues, and we're very confident about it because we think that we've got the offering right and we've got something for everybody.
Those taking part in the shows say it's just wonderful being on stage.
Oh, I'm doing this since I'm 16.
Why?
I just love it. I've always loved it, and my first show was with Jalasal, a local school here, and we did West Side Story, which Gary actually also produced, and that was the first I got the bug then, and it was just, it's amazing the friends you make and just the feeling you get when you're on stage is just second to none.
Rebecca Storm's opening night performance in the festival went down a treat. She loves the revamped Theatre Royal and has great advice for anybody thinking of going on stage.
First of all, it's really hard work. If you want to do it, for a living, for the rest of your life, then bear in mind that it's not just a few minutes on the TV. It's hours and hours every day of, working towards a goal. There's a huge amount of disappointments that there probably aren't in any other area of working at all, and you've got to have really thick skin. You've got to go and do auditions, be prepared to have people say that you're not right for it, and that can be very emotionally upsetting and embarrassing.
So 50 years are growing into what is now the Waterford International Festival of Music. Organisers are already planning for next year. And a final bit of advice, why everybody should try to beat the blues with a night at the musical.
You have to go and see it live. It won't take any explanation then. And perhaps people don't get it unless they've gone into the Theatre Royal and seen the Mikado or seen Oklahoma or seen Oliver. It takes no explanation then. The buzz and the life and the great music and the great songs. It writes its own story.
And Waterford's International Festival of Music continues to the weekend, so you can still come along and take part and enjoy it.